What's the creepiest unsolved crime case that scares you to this day? I'm not a detective, but the story comes from League City in Texas. There used to be a road that didn't lead anywhere, so the area was excavated for the road to be continued. The city was growing super fast, and while they were clearing land, they found a bunch of girls buried there. Some of them still haven't been identified to this day. Turns out they stumbled upon where a really bad serial killer was hiding their victims, and if you know the area, it's called Colder Lane. At some point, they made a documentary about it. My sister went to prom with a guy who lived right next to this place. One night, she was at his house and suddenly this random girl comes running up with no shoes on. She's screaming and banging on the door. She was saying some guy is after her, either trying to grab her or follow her. It was this girl from Angleton who got in a car accident right in front of the house near that field. She came running over to the house with no shoes on, and the girl tells him that some guy had been following her. He basically forced her down the road. The road was dark and she had a weird feeling, and she saw their house had lights on, so she crashed her car and then ran to the back door. The guys got her inside and then saw flashing lights around their house, which apparently happened a lot. They kept her inside until they thought whoever it was left her had been driven away. But here's the kicker, during all of this she realized that she'd been drugged. That's why she felt so strange. My sister and her boyfriend called the police, and it turns out this man was picking up girls at a bar on NASA Road and was drugging them, so they caught at least one of the creepy guys. Bodies were found in that area from the 1970s. It gets even crazier. A few years later, they started finding bodies again, and things got even more serious. Yikes.